Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your October 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. Now, Taurus, bottom of the deck, this could be subconsciously what's going on that may be affecting your reality. I feel like you're being very cautious about a situation, or maybe the signs are cautioning you in some way, shape, or form. It does say use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. And there may feel like there's more going out at this time than there is coming in. And that makes sense as we see the Knight of Swords in the recent past. So you may be looking at ways to bring in passive income or multiple streams of income here. Yeah, because you have the odd jobs showing up here. And the odd jobs can be about considering other ways to bring in money. For some of you, there may have been an increase followed by a decrease. So, some of you could have even been demoted in some way, shape, or form, or you were riding the high wave and then all of a sudden it feels like it kind of came crashing down in a sense. And now you're wondering, how can I move forward? How can I get back to that point of that high wave that maybe you were riding? So let's see what else we have here. We do see opportunities coming in, and I love your outcome. So starting off, you have the transporter card. You could be someone who travels for work. Perhaps you're traveling in the month of October. This card indicates good things. Things are going to start moving rather quickly for you. And I feel in the recent past, this may have already started here. You may have started thinking mentally about some of your ideas, and it may be time for you to take action behind those wishes that you have, because you start off with the wish card. And instead of wishful thinking, I feel like you're moving into that state of wishful doing, and you're aligning those dreams by, taking action behind them in some way, shape, or form. A career in transportation, such as travel, driving, shipping. This could be Uber. I feel for others of you, you may even be needing to, again, travel more for work, or if you do work remotely, I feel like you could be expanding and working with people more at a distance, okay? More at a distance. It may feel like there's a lot happening, a lot going on, and I do see that there could be a time in the future where you may be traveling to connect with others in some way, shape, or form, because I am getting some sort of transportation here or public connection. Now, a lot of times, specifically in our dream state, when we dream about buses, airplanes, things of that nature, it can be more of a social or a public connectivity where you're connecting people from all around the globe, all around the world, or even all around the office, everybody getting in one place and meeting. So some of you could even have a meeting coming up here with many people. Now, you have leadership, which you are a strong leader. Now, this does not mean that you are, a business owner, but it certainly could, right? It doesn't mean that you have to be the CEO or, the leader of your industry, but a lot of you have the capacity or the capability to lead your life in the direction that you want. Okay. You're stepping into a role as a leader. You're ready. Your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. So acceptance could have been part of, moving forward. You may have been cautious, maybe due to fear of success, fear of failure, perfectionism, people pleasing, imposter syndrome, not feeling worthy enough, not feeling like you have enough skills. Whatever your fear is, Spirit is saying, even though I feel like you have the skills here, but even if you don't know something, you're going to learn it along the way. And that is pivotal. So don't let this caution tape hold you back. And some of you may be saying, well, Mel, the caution tape is there for a reason. But I feel like this does have to do with your mind. Be cautious of the thoughts that are holding you back. That's what I'm getting with this caution tape here. Don't go into the trap of the mind that could be holding you back. Allow yourself to shift that perspective. Use the mind to empower you. And it says you could be following the crowd. So don't allow that fear of putting yourself out there hold you back. So these are things to pay attention to that could be cautioning you at this time, that may be holding you back from some sort of role or new energy that you are shifting into at this time. Now you also have odd jobs. This is that multiple stream of income here, a second job, an odd job that may bring you more freedom in some way, shape, or form. Perhaps not necessarily right now in the moment, but it could down the road. And if you have an idea, I feel like taking action right now, Taurus, is going to be a game changer for you. It really is. Sometimes it's okay to take a transition job, even if it doesn't lead to a career. So if you are currently in a position that you're wanting to transition out of to really head towards that long-term fulfilling career, emotionally fulfilling and financially, I feel like you're in this transitionary period. But again, that caution tape is coming in saying, don't allow the mind to talk you out of what is truly meant for you. All right. Now you start off with the Nine of Cups card showing up. Nine of Cups, it feels like you're not solid in this energy because this can be a wish granted. It can be, feeling content, feeling good with life, but it is in the reverse. So some of you are dissatisfied. You're dissatisfied because you've either felt like you've been fed empty promises from your coworkers or your boss or your community or group in some way, shape, or form, or even by another individual, or it feels like you're still a million miles away from your own dream, and it may be leaving you feel a little bit restless. Some of you are reflecting on what these dreams look like for you, or this big goal or inspiration that you have, and it's causing you to shift up perspectives, which I like to see here. And a lot of you know how to do this because you've done it before. And I was just checking to see, I feel like we would get Hanged Man here in your foundation, but we do have the King of Cups. So it may be that you are reflecting, but you're reflecting on how things make you feel. Does this feel satisfying? Does this leave you feeling creative? Are you feeling content and happy with the products that you are, making or delivering, with the people that you surround yourself with? So I do feel like there's inventory involved in even September, because I'm getting the 9 energy. So in September, you may really be looking at a wish and how to manifest it, how to make it come true. And what the opportunity is that's showing up, as the blocking energy, so this actually is an opportunity, is to plan rapid fire planning with this Page of Wands. So there could be an opportunity for you to communicate, and through communicating, through, perhaps writing out that business plan or meeting with that boss for coffee, whatever it is here, I feel like it could happen quick for you, but some of you may be procrastinating because it is in the challenge position. We're going to read it in the reverse, and it's procrastination. You have ideas. You are brilliant. You are someone who you can see things. You see the greater vision. You can see something to completion, but sometimes where you get caught up or stuck is consistency. Right? Or it can be follow through. And, you may be someone in your Taurus, right, that just goes first and forward, I'm moving on to this. But then when you stop, you really evaluate circumstances and say, well, is this really what I want? Maybe I should pivot. Maybe I should move in a new direction. And I see that there is a new opportunity here with this Page of Wands. Stay curious. You are a student of life. And even though you may feel, oh, you may feel like you have expertise, knowledge in a situation, but others may not be giving you that acknowledgement. That's what it could be. Some of you work for someone younger, or you may be working with people who feel a little inexperienced, or maybe it feels a little hectic here because planning could be needed, or scheduling or time management. It just feels scattered is kind of what I'm tuning into for some of you. It's like this little guy here, he has this whole Etch-a-Sketch here planned out, and he spent time and energy and thought into this, and he's used his inspiration with the wands. And I feel like sometimes people come in and just shake that Etch-a-Sketch, right? They shake it where, if you remember that toy a long time ago, it just disappears, right? And it may feel at times like you work so hard on your craft or on your ideas, and then something just comes in and shakes it, right? Something comes in and shakes it. And that's what you are looking at, this red tape, or in this case, this yellow tape here, that's cautioning you, saying, wait a second, why, who, what is shaking my Etch-a-Sketch where all those ideas feel unimportant? And yeah, if you're dealing with people like that, I feel like you're reevaluating and you're pivoting, or you are going through a transitionary period at this time where you're looking for new opportunities. You could be applying for a new job, or this could be needing to communicate better in the office, or focusing on how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others. With this Page of Wands, and pages can represent communication and news, but I'm also getting here, you may be going back and forth with putting yourself on some sort of course of study, okay, or a new project. Some of you have been doing the same old thing, and you're ready to take on a new project. You're ready to take on something, but someone else, a boss or a coworker or a supervisor, may be holding back. They may be putting that caution tape around you, saying, well, maybe Taurus isn't ready because they haven't done that before, or they don't have that experience. And you're like, I'm right here. I have the ideas. I have what it takes. Just give me a chance. And I feel like that's been frustrating for some of you, or you may have been dealing with someone who they wanted to do it, right? Do it by means of putting themselves out there, but it feels like they may have disappointed, or they may have not followed through with some sort of idea or deadline or time management. And you could be frustrated in this person's maybe immaturity or lack of mentality. All right. What's below you here, Taurus? We do have the King of Cups. Some of you, your emotions kind of felt like they were all over the place. I am, for some of you, getting a little bit of anger with this King of Cups in reverse. Now, this is the foundation. And Taurus, sometimes you can get a little bit heated. Sometimes you may feel with this King of Cups that there's a lot of drama around you. This can even be someone who they don't even know what's going on in their emotions, because they may feel a little bit far off. So if this is you, I feel like you're trying to remain balanced emotionally, not make rash or impulsive decisions here. And that would make sense with that Knight of Swords, because he does tend to make rash, impulsive decisions. And I feel like some of you, you may have been dealing with an individual who it just didn't feel like their heart was in it, right? It didn't feel like their heart was in it, or they were maybe they were very emotional, and not in the best type of way. They may have let their emotions interfere with their job in some way, shape, or form. Now, we do see unstoppable energies in the past. It's almost as if that domino gets knocked down and the rest of it kind of, falls down quickly. But I am getting you. I feel like this is you taking action, but it's also a calculated risk. Okay. Yes, the Knight of Swords can be risky, but he's he's blunt, he's assertive, he's direct, he knows what he wants. When he makes up his mind, he moves forward with clear precision and action. And that's what I see you doing. But you also see that he's wearing the proper gear. He has the helmet, he has the gloves, he has everything he needs to move forward, and there's protection. It's as if you are protected here. And that could also be the caution, because it feels like there's something around you. I'm going to pull a separate card because I feel like it has to do with maybe this past position, but I want to just pull a separate card on the caution, because I feel like you are protected, but you may see the signs that are cautioning you. This could be you, again, within your own mind, the brain cautioning you. Let's see what this caution is all about, please. The Empress. Okay. The Empress is in the upright, nurturing creation. So again, this caution is here to protect you. It is protection. It's saying you are going to be making some decisions financially, and I feel like you're protected. Listen to your logic here even. You're very intelligent, you're smart, and I feel like you're receiving a lot of intuitive hits, a lot of downloads as well. But there is an offer that could be showing up for you, and you may be thinking, is this the offer I want to take? And is this the best move for me financially? But I feel like there is guidance to stay consistent or to pivot on this path towards abundance, whatever this may look like for you, Taurus. I mean, this is your energy here as well. And I feel like it's you nurturing something that really could expand instrumentally for you. Yeah, this is expansion. You can see, the Empress, she's holding her hand on the world. You could reach a lot of people here, or this could be a move that you are contemplating. I mean, the Empress is big, big energy here, and she's in a new cycle. So Taurus, you are someone who's very creative, very ripe with opportunities. Don't let the mind dictate or control in a negative way. Allow it to build, because you have a brilliant mind. So try not to talk yourself out of what could be one of the best things for you. Now, Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is in your potential position. This is the fruits of your labor paying off, but it is a 7, and 7s are about inner awareness, insight, reflection. It is spiritual as well, and it's as if there's hard work being paid off here in the physical earthly realm, and you're able to see the fruits of your labor. You're able to see, a money flow showing up here. You're able to reevaluate and pivot, because this can be the card of either, watching and waiting here as things start to fall into place. And this can also be reevaluating and course correcting, or, shifting perspectives basically to see where the fruits of your labor are going to pay off the most, right? I'm getting like dividends here. Yeah, and it's in the upright, which is good. So when it's in the upright, this is fruits of labor paying off versus diminished returns. So the potential here is for you to take action, which I see you doing, take action towards a wish and build with this Page of Wands. This could even be, again, a new class, a course, a workshop, communication. This is someone who is curious. This is the student of life, and you are embarking upon a new path here of some way, shape, or form, or you're adding, because his Etch-a-Sketch here is built, right? And I feel like this time around, it's not going to be shaken. It's not going to be an unfulfilled or empty promise that may have happened in the past. We have the Four of Cups. Here's your turning point. Four of Cups can be a huge turning point if you've been focused on the past, which is interesting because right next to this, we actually have the past card, which we haven't read, but it's sitting right next to this. So we're going to take a look at it. It says something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something that happened or that you did in the past. And that's what's coming back around, because the Four of Cups says that you were in a stagnant period. You were in a stagnant period, and perhaps there was a little bit of comparison. Maybe you felt like someone was wasting time here or wasting your time. But this is the turning point where you're going from frustration. There may be a tad bit of impatience with others this month. Be mindful of your emotions. After all, you do have the King of Cups here. And I feel like this is something you've been mastering, something you've been working on for quite some time. You may get frustrated with people who, I mean, if this Page of Wands is someone in your energy, someone who may be coming in and shaking that Etch-a-Sketch, you may get a little bit impatient, a little bit frustrated. Okay, I feel learning from the past is going to help you out here. Or it could be that you are speaking, right underneath it we have silence. Okay, moving in silence while you continue to build. Silence is the best way to increase your personal power. So some of you, try not to let this Page of Wands see that you may be frustrated in some way. Okay, even if this person is older than you, they may not be as knowledgeable, or even if this person says that they have more experience, I just feel like they don't necessarily use it in the ways that could benefit them the best. And you may be keeping silent about a situation until you are ready, because there is a tad bit of patience here required. And some of you are like, Mel, I've already been patient. But I do see that there's a turning point. There is a turning point with this Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups is feeling frustrated at times, a little impatient, or focused on the past, but it is a huge pivotal point when it does come to your emotional balance. So what do we have showing up in your energy? We have the Six of Wands. This is a win. Six of Wands is a win because some of you, there's been a little bit of a fall, right? A fall from grace, or it feels like you were overlooked, alienated, or even unrecognized for some of your hard work. And I feel like you're saying, I am going to go where my voice is heard, where my talents and skills are rewarded, appreciated, where I'm recompensed. And I feel like you're not stopping here. And that's why you have the Knight of Swords in the recent past, is because you're going all the way here, and you're going to do what you need to do for this glorious win. And I feel like you're keeping silent. You're not letting others persuade you, manipulate you, or project onto you. Just like this rocker on stage, right? He knows that there's an audience out there cheering for him. He can't always see it because those lights are blinding, but I feel like he feels it. That energy kind of pumps him up. And what you're doing here, Taurus, is you're finding the right people. There could even be a shift in target market. There could be a shift here with people you do work with, communicate with. Some of you are meeting a tribe through a course of study, learning, or higher education here that's going to help you step into your power a little bit more, feel more confident about your gifts and your talents. Some of you are rising to fame in some way, shape, or form. Now, in the environment, this is interesting because I feel like both of these cards are showing up in the environment position. You have I thought it was double sixes. Actually, it kind of is here. You have the Six of Wands showing up in your energy, and now we see the Six of Cups. What you're saying is, I'm moving on from the past. You're taking the lesson, which we see. You're taking some sort of lesson, or this could be something from the past that is coming up that you've been maybe sitting on. It could be that you've put that class on the back burner, or maybe you stopped writing that book, or whatever it was that, maybe you tried to focus on in the past, that I want to say pipe dream. That's not really a pipe dream. It is a dream that could bring you a lot of success, a lot of happiness. But some of you thought it was a pipe dream, but it's shifting. It may not look like the dream that originally you had thought it was going to, but you're still going to manifest it in some way, shape, or form. So for example, When I was younger, I wanted to be a marine biologist, an actor, a lawyer, a ballerina, and a teacher. And I'm all of those things today, but in different ways, right? I may not be, a ballerina up on stage, but I can guarantee I dance every day, right? Or marine biologist, it was really the ocean and, the animals and the Caribbean and the palm trees that I had such a strong connection with. And I make sure I'm there every year. So you may see that your dreams are manifesting, but they're showing up in different ways in different sectors of your life. So trust that they're not pipe dreams for you. And I feel like you are moving forward here with a new opportunity. That's why you have this Page of Coins. Page of Coins is recognizing the opportunity. And you can see that this guy has, a little guy has his suit, he's carrying his coin, he has his briefcase, and he's looking up at all of those hot air balloons. And he's like, I'm ready to take off, right? I'm ready to explore new lands. I'm ready to explore new creative endeavors, new partnerships, and really advance here. And he's willing to do the work that he needs to do. This Page of Coins is someone who focuses on their own self-investments. They invest in themselves, right? And it may feel like you may be looking at him, well, Mel, he's young, right? And some of you, this may be a young or a new experience for you because perhaps it looks different than it did in the past, but I feel like you have some sort of knowledge, skill, or talent that you're going to utilize and things are going to fall into place. And even if the road has been rocky, even if there has been detours that have blocked this dream at times or pivoted this dream, whatever it may be for you, I feel like there's an opportunity here for you to maybe live out a childhood dream with that Six of Cups. So I like this showing up in your environment. Any past setbacks though, any past energy, it's like you're taking off that caution tape. You're like, now's the time. Now's the time for me to really step into my leadership. Now, what is going on in your hopes and fears? Four of Coins. Four of Coins in reverse is letting go, right? It's letting go of scarcity or poverty conscious mindset. For some of you, you're saving up, right? Saving for a dream. You could be paying off some sort of debt or really working on that abundant mindset as well. And I feel like this is a hope. This is a hope that you can pay off debt, that you can, break free from just settling or just maintaining a certain, level of finances or a dream that just kind of coasts, but you never really hit it. I feel like you're letting go of whatever blockages, which we've talked about, whatever those may be for you, and you're allowing yourself to really go all in. And the fear is, what if I hang on so tightly to what I thought this dream looked like, and I don't allow my biggest co-creating partner, which is who, right? Spirit, the energy of spirit, the energy of the universe. Sometimes we want so badly what we want, but we forget that sometimes spirit has an even more beautiful, prosperous, abundant plan than we could have ever imagined. Sometimes we can have all of those dreams manifest. I'm living proof, right? So I feel like you are letting go of how you thought something should look, or, maybe this did cause an abundant mindset, or it caused limitations. Perhaps by wanting that one thing so much, it may have actually caused the universe to kind of pull back a little bit. Well, not pull back. The universe doesn't pull back. It just responds to the energy that you're putting out. So it may have been that you may have really been focused on this one thing, but there were other things that wanted to fall into place here for you. And I feel like you're letting go of that concept a little bit, or you're letting go of, maybe something else is better for me. Maybe this is a better plan, because your outcome is moving from that Six of Wands energy to the Seven of Wands. Here you are, you're all in. Seven of Wands is, okay, now I've allowed myself to reflect. I've allowed myself to maybe conform or contour to other people's dreams. That could be a big thing for you. Taurus, some of you were busy working on building other people's dreams. Maybe you worked for a boss, or you may have been doing other people's duties. And I feel like you're building your own dream now and you're going all in. Okay. And this could even be something that you're finding balance within. Maybe you work in the corporate world, but you're taking classes over here to bring in passive income, or to, make a multiple stream of income where you can fully transition into this all-in energy. Seven of Wands is a power number, right? Sevens are, and we talked about that earlier, spiritual. So this is a spiritual mission that you're fully embracing this time around. Okay. And I feel like you've been on your path. You've been embracing what you've needed to, but it's as if this time the mind is made up and you're saying, never again will I let anyone come in and erase my plans in some way, shape, or form, even if that is your own mind playing tricks on you, fears or illusions. Now, Seven of Wands here is living life on your terms. This is your outcome. So I feel like a lot of you're going to have the upper hand here. You're meeting a challenge and you're brave enough, you are strong enough, you're courageous enough to stand up for your beliefs, defend yourself. Now, some of you in the past, I just feel like there was a lot of pressure to, make money or be all that you could be here. Or, maybe you even felt on guard. You felt like you were constantly in a place of fight or flight. Maybe there were accusations, or, you would let your guard down for a moment just to be disappointed. And I feel like that is what's shifting here, because the turning point is coming in with that Four of Cups. You're not letting the past define you in a negative way, right? The past, yes, it always defines us. It's part of our conditioning, but you have the power to tell yourself a new story, right? You can't go back and change what has happened, but you can start right here, right now, today, and you can create a new ending for yourself. And that's what I see you doing. So you are a winner. You are a winner here, Taurus. Let's take a look at the wisdom of the oracle and see what messages we have here for you. What messages do we have for Taurus? Message in a bottle. There's definitely messages coming in with all of this wand page energy. So card 15. Now 15 is the devil. 15 is the devil. So this could be a message that's tempting, okay? Or it could be something that reminds you of who you are, reminds you of your importance to the world. Okay, this can be communication, a sign, an oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. And the prosperity message for you, Taurus, is this. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. That's important. Spirit has been listening. Now, I am going to read to you the reversal because of this Page of Wands and because of this caution. I feel like this is going to be important for those of you that resonate with this caution. This may be what you need to know. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? We just talked about that, right? We just talked about that. Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Now, we are embarking upon eclipse season. So whatever may have been hidden, right? Whatever may have been hidden from view is going to show up for you in a big way. And I feel like you are able to see. You're able to see through the eyes of your third eye here. And it feels like there's a vision that you now have that maybe you didn't have access to, or you were refusing to see, or again, you wanted things a specific way. But I feel like there's going to be some downloads, some intuitive hits. This could be a message, as it says, email, text, a phone call, that's going to change the course of things. And some of you, you have to be ready. And I feel like you are, as the leadership card says. It says here, you are stepping into a new leader role, a role as a leader. You're ready. Your career will improve, but not but. It doesn't say but. I'm saying but. Once you accept, and there's the key, acceptance. And remember the reminder of how to move forward. You have the Empress. The Empress is the energy of acceptance and receptivity. So accept this, claim it as whole, claim yourself as whole, that you are moving into the most prosperous time of your life. So this energy is quite fantastic. Sometimes it's ourselves. We trip up over, our own fears, and we tend to hold ourselves back. And I feel like you're not going to allow whatever that is that has held you back in the past. You're stepping out of that energy, and you're going to say yes here, or at least that's what Spirit wants you to do. Say yes to all the opportunities, or a big opportunity that could be coming your way. So expect some sort of message or news. All right, let's get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Taurus, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Nice big inhale from the bottom of your belly all the way up. Hold it as long as you can. And release with a nice big sigh through your mouth. And with your eyes still closed, if you're safely able to do so, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animals are wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. This could be a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or maybe even a pet at your home or by your side currently. There is no right or wrong answer, Taurus. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section below. Whether you have 1 or 5, drop them below. And that will enter you into that free reading giveaway. So please make sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, what do we have here for Taurus? Now, Taurus, I don't know if it was because my throat was making a noise that sounded like a frog, but some of you may have seen a frog in your mind's eye. But frog to me is also taking that leap, not being afraid to take a leap of faith. Now, your first cards out here, we have Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. There's another emphasis on dreams and understanding that everything that you've been weaving in your life, it's the entirety of it all, has been part of your dream. Even the challenge, even the trials, the tribulations. So Spider Spirit comes in to remind you, make your dreams real. Some of you could be 56 years old. You could be born on the 1st, the 24th, the 21st. You could be 62 years old or born on the 15th. Now we also have Ant, time to collaborate. So there is new collaborations here. There's new pieces being put together. Remember what I said about being able to see things that perhaps were hidden from view? I feel like there's going to be new collaborations coming in, and that's going to help you be able to see things more clearly as well. It's also card 1, which represents new beginnings. So Ant spirit. We have Electric Eel. Bring your ideas to life. Bring those ideas to life. No more pipe dreams. This is time to take action on a dream that you have. And I see that you have a lot of wonderful, brilliant ideas on a situation here. Some of you, all it's going to take is that first step, just like the dominoes, right? Take one step toward the gods, they take 10 steps towards you. So just get that first domino knocked down, right? And you're going to see that things start to move in a positive direction for you. And we have Dove Spirit. Be at peace. Be at peace. Some of you have had a lot of anxiety around a situation, or it feels like you finally are completing or closing out a very long cycle. It is card 21, which is the world. So, and we have the Empress here holding the world in her hands. So be at peace as you embark upon a new journey. We have Turtle, slow and steady wins the race, which sounds a bit ironic. And you know, the funny thing is, as I was doing your intro, I was hearing Alanis Morissette's song, Ironic, showing up. It was playing. And so some of you may be seeing the irony in a situation, or you may have just said that's ironic, or maybe that song has just come up on the radio. I haven't heard it forever, but take it as it resonates. But slow and steady wins the race. And lastly here, one of my favorites, we have the Cow Spirit, and it says the miracles are endless. The miracles are endless. And it's also card 15. We have double 15 energy here with message in a bottle. So there certainly could be a miracle that is delivered to you. So powerful energy. I'm loving your spirit animals. Let's get one final message to wrap up your reading here. What does Taurus need to know at this time to help them on their financial journey? We can forget in our own power and look outside of ourselves for validation and inspiration. We forget that we ourselves are inspiring. You don't need another, class, certification, or validation. Although some of you, that is the path that you're embarking on. See the irony there. But it's all about being your own inspiration. Okay? Be your own inspiration first. Yes, those things are great, but you have to look within. So journal the one thing that you are proud of for yourself, right? What are you proud of? Your mantra, I am amazing, I inspire me, I am wise, and I am knowing. Yeah, so this is looking inward, and this could be also part of that 4 of Cups energy, that emotional turning point that's showing up here for you. And this could even inspire you to go in a new direction. And maybe it does involve taking a class, certification, or validation, but you're not seeking that externally first for that. That's the irony of the message. What does your inner child need? Do you need safety, security, comfort, or validation? Again, another word of validation, to be seen or heard. Honor your inner child's needs by asking her what she or he needs. Do you need to play? Do you need to dance? Do you need to rest? Ask yourself, what is the most loving thing that you need right now? And how can you gift that to yourself? You have a right to feel how you feel. Your needs matter. You matter, Taurus. And last but not least, create space. Where are you needing to clean and simplify your life? Is it your bedroom, your closet, your home, or your workspace, or your schedule? When we simplify and declutter our physical space, we feel more expansive. And that word did come up earlier here with the Empress, which is you, right? Expansion. It says when we can simplify and declutter our physical space, we feel more expansion and calm in our internal mind. Today, start with one area that you can easily tackle and declutter. Make room for higher vibrational thoughts and feelings by having a clear space and mind. So creating space is going to be beneficial for you in October. That is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this resonates. I love that you're going all in and you are embracing your abilities, your skills, your talents. And even if you are taking a little bit of a perspective shift, it's going to help you evolve, grow, and manifest abundance into your world. But remember, you don't need that external validation. You have everything you need within yourself. Start believing in it, and then you'll see the outer world validating what you already know to be true within yourself. Thank you so much, Taurus. If the reading resonates, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you again for tuning in. Drop your power animals if you'd like to be entered into that free reading giveaway, and have a very blessed and abundant October.